introduce yourself, dear.
Okay, I'm Petru Leonard, and partner with Charlie HIGA for 50 years. So this
Okay.
is really a wonderful exhibit of all of his pieces.
Okay, I'm
And
getting
one of the pictures here is Dammit the cat. It was a cat that we had for 20 years. And it was called Dammit because Charlie came into Charlie's classroom and Charlie said, "Get out of here, Dammit." And the cat said, "No, this is mine. This is my home now."
that cat is something else.
Yeah. So we took him home.
Okay.
And we
Damn
had
the
a
cat.
shop called Exhibit, and he stayed in a bowl, and
This is you?
yeah,
Okay. Charlie. He stayed in a bowl.
he stayed in a bowl, and like Manekaneko, he he pulled in the customers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Except 6-year-old boys were a problem, and he would swipe them.
Oh, could that be because 6-year-old boys? Oh, well. Mischievous.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. That's a beautiful flower there.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at that one. Nice exquisite flower. Which flower is it?
Okay. Okay. But Charlie always had a round circle, or often had a round circle, and it was emblematic of power or energy. You know,
Oh.
sometimes it was the sun, or it could be the moon. But and many of his paintings looked like they were alive. It looked like there was
Yes.
light coming out of them, and that was a particular technique of his, which was amazing. He also
Sorry, I'm going to do something here. The white balances off a bit.
okay, I'm going to focus on these.
Okay, we're going to focus on those pieces right
Okay.
here.
In addition to the big pieces that Charlie was, he was famous for what he called the jewels. And these are small pieces with two bowls tied together, and the paddle with a rice paddle. And he drew on that, and they were indeed jewels. Very interesting things happen, like this halo around the sun that were unexpected, like on the pink that occurred on this.
Oh, that's glaze. That's beautiful glazing. And there's a circle that you were
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
that was the energy.
But the haloing is another
It was in
effect.
effect. That's the wonder of ceramics. When you open, there's magic or disappointment, but oftentimes the wonderful things happen.
Yes. Okay. You gonna lead me in there?
Okay.
Oh, I forgot this one. This is beautiful. He does really great work. Oh, look at that shadow.
Okay. Now some of these are mine.
Oh, okay. Your work.
Well,
We have the.
and these particularly are people enjoy.
I really like those. Yes.
It's all high fire, Cone 10, with Death Valley clay or B-Mix, which is the white clay.
Okay. The Death Valley clay is very
It's very
grainy, right?
It's a red clay, so.
Okay.
But wonderful things would happen. This was not expected. This particular blossoming here of it would just rutile somehow got on there and flowered in the glaze.
It looks like a circle.
Yeah. So it's a wonderful surprise.
Yes. Glaze is like that. It's really nice.
I know.
Gives you lots of surprises.
At Charlie's retirement, they presented him with this pillow.
That's funny.
And the business particularly, your ass is is grass and I'm the lawnmower.
Oh my. Is that what he said a lot?
To his students, yeah. And he's a Renaissance man. They told him he was a master of fine farts.
Oh, oh, that's pretty funny. So the students made that for him.
Oh yeah, well, and the teachers.
Oh, that's
He
nice.
he was a comedian.
Was he a UH
Yeah.
teacher?
UH and New York School of Design, and
Oh, okay.
he got his master's degree at NYU. So. And then went into the army in Germany and continued where he met Olaf Weghorn, who carried him on in watercolor because he had never seen such colors so bright as the ones that came from Hawaii.
All right.
So, and that started a relationship or friendship that lasted for 50 years.
Oh, that's nice.
And Gina was a part of that. So
Oh,
that's
yes.
Gina's uncle.
Really?
Yeah.
That's. I think I mentioned. She mentioned that to me.
Yeah.
And we have
And
here.
Charlie's
this is-
very famous for this, for these kinds of platters. That's mine.
This is yours, and this is Charlie's.
Yeah.
Wow.
He oftentimes had these three things. They called triads. This pieces often had that signal.
They're like monoliths.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neat.
Okay. This is one we should be seeing on the other side.
This is a kick lighter piece, or?
Yeah. This one from this side and this side are very important.
Oh, wow.
And that shows he used the watercolor technique with ceramics, and that's very hard to do because the glaze will cover. But a lot of times he used what was underneath, and that came through. And you had to know your glazes, and you had to know your ceramics in it. And you weren't sure what the kiln was going to do.
You're never sure what the kiln is going to do.
And often it's a surprise.
Yes.
Happy and not so.
Happy and not so happy, as you mentioned earlier. This is very nice.
This is mine.
This
over
is a
here.
watercolor effect. I saw this earlier, and I was wondering if that was yours.
That's mine. And there's a
Everybody,
ball
there's
inside.
a ball inside everyone.
And the one outside.
It's deep inside. There's a dark
Yeah,
clay
that's a
ball,
dark
and
clay.
outside. Did you glaze that, or is it the natural?
It's just natural.
As I tried to glaze one like that, and
What
it
you do
didn't
is
turn out
you
so
make
good.
the one first in biscuit, and then you build that inside as you build this outside.
Oh. Okay.
And it's very, when it's in its greenware state, it's very delicate. So you
Yeah.
can't squeeze it.
That's why I was wondering. Yeah. Can't squeeze it, so how do you get that up? You take a long time.
Well,
There's some
particularly if you
more.
Yeah, Charlie's made these.
Okay, he did a square one. He's influencing a lot of pieces.
Yeah, these are Charlie's.
Nice one.
Most of them. And if you can look at this.
Look at how beautiful it is. So you have some more stuff to tell me about Charlie's work?
Move around.
Let's move around.
Oh, this is Kenny's, by the way.
Yes, I noticed that one when I came in. It's like,
That's
who did
very
all those
large.
fish? This koi.
Yeah, it's very hard to do.
It
And he had to
is.
move it. He moved it from this room to this room. Took him weeks.
We'll talk to Kenny Kickletter later. This is his work. Look at all this beauty. Circle's so nice.
What's happening here is the drawing behind is taken off and dried, and then he paints on top of that, and it looks like transparencies are coming through.
Oh, so that's how he does it. He does a drawing
It
underneath.
takes several attempts to paint, so
Yeah, you have to let the underneath dry.
yeah, completely.
Go for it. Oh my gosh. Takes. Most people think that watercolor is so fast, but
Oh,
it
I know.
takes time.
Well, Charlie always said, if you make a mistake, dropping water on watercolor is fatal. You can't take it off, it just spreads. But he's saying, rather than throwing it away, just repeat it. Repeat your mistakes, and it becomes part of the composition.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Repeat the mistakes.
Is there a list? There are all these numbers, right?
Yeah.
Is there a list?
Yeah,
with
there
the-
is, as you come in.
Yeah,
I don't think
okay.
I have. It has a picture of his face on it,
Oh,
and all the prices are there.
So,
Okay.
we're looking across here. There's
Now,
one
this
more.
one below is a maquette of a larger piece I made.
This is your piece.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
yeah.
the
That's
large-
very nice. And you made one larger than this?
In
This is
fact,
about
this is
14.
what it became.
Okay. Whoa, we have a kick
Yeah.
lighter. And ooh.
And that's one of Charlie's early pieces.
Ooh. It's an early piece?
Yeah.
Is that where he made so many mistakes and he kept repeating it? It's so beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and you can see this is the wet technique, wet on wet, wet paint on wet, and this is dry, wet paint on the
Okay.
dry. So they're different ways.
Close. Is everybody learning something?
Okay. This is Shino, a very special Japanese glaze.
That's what Gina
Yeah.
loves. Shino. She's constantly talking about Shino.
Yeah.
Shino glaze.
And if it's thick, it's white. If it's thin, it tends to be orange.
Really?
And
That's very nice.
Mine's one.
Look at that one. It's almost like shadows.
Oh, hard to see with the it's very hard to photograph.
Yes, it is.
Watercolors and
Oh, especially when there's light shining on.
yeah.
I do have a night vision. Let's see if that works. Not really. No. No.
Okay, and there's this one which we were
Oh.
looking at the maquette.
Yeah. And there's his work. Look at that one. And the little one we just saw earlier. This is a nice, lovely, large piece. Ooh. How did you do the glazing there?
With a sponge.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted a texture. Because it's coil, coils and fans. Fans all the way.
Coils and fans?
I made it like this, coils. So each one is a fan.
Oh, okay.
Rather than going round and round, you build on each one as a fan.
Oh, okay. Let's see his hands so we can see. And there's a tree of.
I
Am
don't know.
I walking into something? This is yours also.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. There was a button for focus. Where's that button?
Okay. We're going to talk about this plate.
Okay, let's talk about the blade.
This plate is really two glazes, the white and the green, and so many colors came out of it.
Only two colors?
Yeah.
White and green.
Green.
And we got some
So many-
salmon over there.
Salmon, which is chrome in reduction. So, and when you put one glaze on top of another glaze, lots of different things happen.
Yeah.
This is on top of itself, and this is with this on top of this, and that on top of that. Gives you all kinds of variations.
It does. It's almost like line drawing, where one side of it you use certain colors and then you mix them on the other side.
That's right. And you never really know what happens in the kiln. Sometimes you can spray the color on it.
Oh, is this sprayed?
Yeah, well, the fix it with a sprayer.
Uh-oh, you can see my shadow. And there's some more dark ones, like this
Yeah.
one. I can barely see that one.
He was
Dark ones
famous
are
for
hard.
these ocean pictures.
Oh, really?
The activity there.
I think I've seen that somewhere. This one. Underneath the tree.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
So are you pleased with the gallery opening?
It's wonderful. It opened about a month ago, and the second day of COVID, and so we had to close the whole thing down. And then 2 years later, we opened it up again. So
2 years waiting, everyone. We've been waiting for 2 years for this opening, and so we celebrate.
It's here at last.
We celebrate
And
the.
because this is all air conditioned, everything was really preserved, so we're very
Oh,
happy.
good. So it's been hanging here for 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it looks so. That's good.
Yeah.
So these paintings, everyone, they've been waiting for 2 years for you to
That's
see
right.
them.
And people have come in from time to time, but it's never been an open exhibition. This is coiling. This is interesting. It's another way. Instead of you throwing them on the wall.
Is this your piece?
No, that's Charlie.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
and,
He did some really nice work. Was he teaching all sorts of art?
Yeah, watercolor and clay, and photography.
Really?
So he taught photography with some very old equipment.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna head to somewhere else. Is this about it?
Yeah,
For
that's
now?
pretty much it. This can show a same glaze just overlapping it itself. Can give you a wonderful effect.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And what you have to do, you take the thing and rehearse it. You see, you go like this, and then you rehearse it dry, and then you put the glaze in it, and just it's one swift movement, no hesitation, and you don't paint it. And then you get the activity of it.
Wow.
And then you turn it off to the other side and you get the overlaps.
I see that it's been.
So lots of textures and things.
There is a lot of texture in there.
A lot of fun.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's porous areas and there's raised areas. Different shades. This is all for one glaze.
Yeah. So you would think it would be boring, but it's not.
No, not boring. See, glazing doesn't have to be boring anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
I love glazing.
I do. And you're wondering, what am I going to glaze? So there's the worry about it. But once you get into it, it's got to be spontaneous.
Yeah?
And you don't have to have a complete idea in mind, because as it goes, you can build.
Okay.
But some sage has said one of the most important things in art is when to know when to stop.
Oh yeah, that one. Sometimes have to ask, should I stop now? And if I have to ask myself that, it probably means I'm really close to overdoing it. Yes.
With clay, it's very difficult. And in watercolor painting, you can't take it back.
No. Clay, you have a hard time taking that one back too, because once the clay bends a certain way, it's,
you can't straighten it up. It rebels. Clay has memory, so.
yes. This is a nice piece.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this. These are two pieces put together.
Yeah. So I had to fit them.
It's almost like that movie Dune, where you stick your hand inside and when you get pain.
Oh my God.
It's not a box.
This one I did to capture the morning sun. So when the sun went through.
It's capturing the sun.
Yeah, the sunrise. I put it in my garden over there.
Oh boy, you probably missed that one.
Make another one.
Okay, make another one. So lead the way.
Okay.
We're following Peter.
Okay.
Do the gallery.
I'm looking for Isis. And see if we can find
There's
it.
Isis. There's the other artist of Hawaii. Hello.
Here, hello.
She does very well.
Yeah. She does very well. She's dressed in her Starry Night
Starry
scarf.
Night. Oh, you got Starry Night. Just got, well, I'm all wondering how you're going to launder that.
Yeah.
Hand washing?
Hand washing. I've come to the conclusion that it has to be hand washed and hang down the line. Drip hang.
Well, that's about it. Unless you want to go on. There's not really that much more in the other rooms, but we could take a look if you want.
Sure. He's taking me on a tour, and I'm getting it on film. Yay, I'm going to stop it for now. Okay, so we have a bit of...
You have a challenge here on right.
Yeah, I'm going to try and go a little closer to it because the light is very awful. I didn't know how the gallery was set up, so I didn't really bring... this is going to have to be from the back. I have to go back this far to film it, I think. To be able to see it. I'm getting reflections of everybody's stuff. Not working.
No, and this is Kenny's. You might be more.
What about even this one with glass?
No, not that. That one probably shouldn't. But these two are good.
That'll be an editing.
Yeah.
Oh, these are nice.
that real?
This one is like,
No, the glass. No, I don't know who did the glass.
this one is, it's like something's pouring out, bursting out of the inside.
That's
It's
very
glazed
clear.
on the inside too, I just.
It's around the back is better, difficult for light.
I'm into something, something's behind me. Okay.
These are non-filmable.
But this one I can see. This is one, right?
Yeah.
Tons of lights shining on it, but we can still see it.
And he did a lot of very small work lines in here, just to bring out. And he would put a little bit of color on there, and the water would spread. So.
You know, what we really need is someone who can paint that way and teach to others.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anyone like that anymore.
And you think it's a mistake, but it's not.
Yeah. Isis would take the class, wouldn't you, Isis?
Yes.
I think she was doing something that was Charlie Huga style
Oh, yeah.
one time.
Okay.
You can say aloha
Thank you.
from Artist of Hawaii on Oahu.
The Artist of Hawaii on Oahu.
Right.
Let me see what's in
It's
this.
not bad. This is nice. Higa stuff. Death Valley. Ash on Death Valley. For pieces, I think I've lost my tour guide. Have I lost my tour guide? Okay, here he is. Hello. Just getting those pieces. Another.
Yeah,
So, Rita,
yeah.
these are your things over
These are-
here.
It was Kiabi red ash that turned gold in the firing, so.
Oh, okay.
It was an ash
Did I
brace.
see some Kiabi red ash somewhere? Oh, nice.
And this was where,
But
that's thick, and these were the same ash thin, only one coat.
oh, they're so shiny. They were
They're darker.
fired differently.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
that.
It's the magic of the kiln. Or the curse.
Yes. We are not going to call it a curse.
Well, sometimes you wonder what happened.
What happened? Was the
And
kiln.
sometimes it's magic.
Yes. I'm using both things.
Well, that's a good tagline to end. It's magic.
What was that?
What's wonderful is it's magic.
Yeah.